How's it going, guys? Angus here from Makers Muse, and as you could probably tell, I'm not in my normal set. Actually, I'm 4,000 kilometers away from it. That's right, I'm back in Perth for a weekend for a friend's wedding, and I thought with some time to spare, why not drop into one of my friends here in Perth, Frontier 3D. So for those who don't know, I used to work at 3D printing studios in Fremantle here in Perth, and basically, unfortunately, that store shut down and I decided to move back to Sydney to continue what I was doing for Makers Muse. However, Tim Cortland of Frontier 3D decided to buy the assets from 3D Printing Studios Perth and set up shop here in Willetton. So I thought, Tim's a great guy. I enjoyed working with him. While I'm here in Perth, I thought I'd just show you guys what he's doing because it's actually pretty cool. So what Tim does here is pretty much a fully fledged design studio with manufacturing capabilities. So this isn't just sort of your run-of-the-mill tiny little 3D printing studio with just a few printers and that's it. He actually has a massive workshop out the back where he makes these wedding marquee light sign things. They're actually really cool. And he puts a lot of effort into them. So that's what he does out the back, but it means he has all these machine capabilities. So if you wanted to get something designed and actually made that 3D printing could kind of complement but not completely fulfill, this is pretty much the only place I know here in Perth that will do it. You might also find this guy familiar. That's right, this is my Deathclaw that I designed not too long ago when I ripped the files from Fallout 4. I decided to leave it with Tim as a sort of a parting gift when I moved back to Sydney, but I ended up painting with a light spray of black over the yellow and it looks pretty cool. It's been smoothed at XTC 3D, which worked quite nicely, and Tim actually has it on sale here at Frontier 3D. So if you want some XTC 3D, I think this is the only place in Perth you can buy it from the shelf. Another awesome thing is Tim's really good at prop making. It's his bread and butter. He's done a Princess Mononoke mask, I think, and just mind-blowingly awesome stuff. So if you want some props done in Perth, definitely hit Tim up. Tim also runs the 3D printing meetup group here in Perth. So if you're on meetup.com, you can hit up the it's 3D Printers Meetup Perth or something along those lines. I'll put a link in the description. And you can come here for meetups every month or so, which is a lot of fun. They're usually free and you can get to catch up with other guys interested in 3D printing in a really cool retail space. So Tim also loves his fish, so he's got a nice aquarium with a 3D printed ornament inside. This is printed in ABS and he says it's been here for a few months. And yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. The algae's taken to it, which is actually a good sign, means it's not too poisonous. And the little neon tetras or cardinal tetras look quite happy in it, which is really nice. Also, one thing is Tim's brother is interested in robotics, so you can also get robotic components here at Frontier 3D, which is cool. I don't know any other place that you can get 3D printed filament and an Arduino in the same store. So really, Frontier 3D here in Perth needs a bit more recognition because what Tim's doing is awesome. He's bringing this stuff out for you guys in a retail environment that's in Willetton, so off Leach Highway, very easy to get to in Perth. So this is not a paid shout out or anything in that regard. Tim's one of my friends and I just wanted to do a shout out to his studio here in Perth because I enjoyed working with him while I was here. And yeah, there's not many other places you can get an Arduino and some filament or a 3D printer or some design stuff or someone to actually sit down with you and work you through a design from sketch to production easily in one store. There's not many places that will do it, but Frontier 3D offers it. So thank you very much guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this quirky video on Frontier 3D. Again, Tim's a great guy and I enjoyed dropping in on them here in Perth. Your normal 3D printing content on Makers Muse will resume very shortly. I'll be back in Sydney quite quickly and we'll be able to pick up where I left off. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see future 3D printing content on Makers Muse, don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And if you haven't seen already, I have a Patreon, which you do not absolutely have to pledge at all. It's completely optional, but if you want to see some of the perks there and if they appeal to you, then by all means, maybe give it a shot. And I'll see you again very shortly. Catch you later, guys. Bye.